welcome to my weekly meltdowns coverage of Big Brother 25. Oh, yeah. We got a Bowie Jane HOH tonight after Mimi was evicted this evening and the flip happened. They kept Felicia. I'm ready to hear all the details about everything that happened tonight. I'm just happy hearing the pig and shit right now because how and the whys, and I don't know how I still have a draft team.
See, even Andrew's dog is like, I'm done with this season.
Oh, it's so fun.
Were we playing Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Because we freaking lost that game too. Jesus Christ.
Hey, my favorite was how she had 27 on there. And me and Jackie were laughing and because we were like, it was 27 all the way up to then she put a 6 in front. We're like, where did that freaking 6 go from? The cockatoo that was on her head came down and said, put a 6 in front of it.
Here's
Do it now.
She still would have won if it was only 27 instead of 627.
In all honesty, the 627 shouldn't have counted because she said final answers and then she wrote the 6. So
That's
it
true.
shouldn't have really counted.
Well,
but it wouldn't have freaking mattered because she still would have won the comp. No, I get what you're saying. She hadn't done her sheet yet, but when it's out and it says lock your answer, final answer, it said 27. So I was like, oh, it's over. And then you look at Felicia's Mick-ass backwards math, and I'm like, what the? Like, how do we go from 27 to 10,466 billion, bagillion, zillion, billion things? Like, what Zombieland time zone are you living in? She's, I guess time ages faster or slower in Julie's nether region or some crap like that.
Time does not exist. Listen, I even said to Jackie, I said, is that a 27? 27 minutes?
27 minutes is the airtime that she's gotten this entire season.
No, that's high. That's high.
No, 27 minutes was how long Cirie took to answer every single question
Jesus, right?
in this
I thought there was going to be
HOH.
a fight. I thought that
Julie's hand was gonna reach down from the ceiling and just yank Cirie's hair up or something.
Cirie,
like
if
that.
I have to tell you one more time, you're out.
Here's the thing. She HOH and she's still gonna get a little screen time.
Yeah, you're right.
It still ain't gonna exist. It's gonna be like when she was in the nether region and they didn't show her. They ain't even gonna show her in the HOH room.
We don't say another region anyway.
Fucking Bowie Jane.
Fucking Bowie Jane.
Every
Where's the
Jane.
song? We need the song
right?
right now.
I know.
I have a question.
And then
Yeah,
hold
what?
on.
Oh, okay, Andrew, you go.
I'm not done.
And then you got freaking Mimi who decides to play the game the last 4 seconds she's in the house. What's all these irrelevant people trying to be relevant tonight in a game full of actual relevant people?
Okay,
You ain't
here's the
done
thing.
nothing until tonight. Now you want to do something? That's not fair.
Here's the thing, guys. I said last night on Survivor, I was like, if Mimi were to go tonight, I have to come on here and say...
That's how interesting Survivor was, by the way. We were talking about Big Brother.
I was wrong. We said all season long, Mimi's going to be this dark horse that really turns it on in the second half of the game. And I think she's going to go down as one of the most overrated Big Brother players of all time. Honestly, if I were to sit here and list everything that she did in the Big Brother house, here, how about I do it? Ready? Okay, I'm done already. That's it.
Still longer than Bowie Jane's
Nothing.
screen time this season.
Oh my God.
So-
I'm sweating over this. I'm so hot. I don't know why.
So honestly, I'm okay with losing Mimi tonight, to be frank. I would much rather see Felicia make jury. And with that, Felicia is the oldest woman in Big Brother history to make jury. So we'd love to hear that too. So
should have won a dang HOH.
Yes.
Right? She was close.
She almost won the second one. Ooh, she was close.
She was standing on that mustard seed.
I have a question now.
Amen.
Well, when it came down to Bowie Jane and Felicia, Jackie and I were losing our minds.
I knew it was going to be the two of them. I was like, I need this.
I was like, oh my God, this is so good. But I have a question. I've been a casual this week because I've been, nursing my half-dead kitten back to health, who will be making a cameo here
doing
soon.
the Lord's
Sounds
Doing
like
the
Bowie
Lord's
Jane's
work.
game. Jesus.
Praying on my mustard seed. But here's the thing. Did Cameron know about the flip?
Yeah.
I think so.
Was that
I'll be
Andrew?
frank,
Was that a burp or a yeah?
I haven't been watching the feeds too much this week either, to be honest. I'll be real, it's this week has been tough for me to like get back into the swing of things with Big Brother, with like how awfully slow the zombie twist, whatever thing was. Like, it's been challenging for me to like get like back like invested into like what's happening on the feeds at all times, because I thought it was going to be a pretty slow week, and it was pretty slow up until like this flip started happening yesterday. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that Cameron was aware of it, involved with it and stuff. Jackie, maybe you can like fill in the gaps for us here. I don't know.
You know, I was casual on the feeds ever since Cirie and Felicia kind of fell out, and I don't get my morning tea time with them anymore. I don't want to sit and listen to Felicia read her Bible and mutter to herself about how the game is going. I don't want to watch that in the mornings.
So,
understandable.
Jag and Matt brought Cameron in and told him what was going on and and convinced it. They weren't going to do it unless Cameron was like okay with it, because that's a bridge they didn't want to burn.
That's good. That's smart.
And so, and I'll be honest with you, Tyler, I kind of agree with you on McCole. I wouldn't say most overrated in history, because I still think she played She played a pretty decent UTR game, right? Like I don't hate the game, and I feel like maybe there would have been some but who's impressed me more in the last 2 weeks is Jag.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Like Jag went from like literally doing like the wrong step like every single step of the way, and now like him and Matt are in this like really great power position, and we love to see it. Like I said on this show, like I don't know if you were here, Andrew, I think I said 2 weeks ago on here that I'm ready to call it that I think Matt is the winner of Big Brother 25. And as like these weeks are going on, like I feel like Matt's position just keeps getting better and better. People are feeling really good about him. He doesn't have this huge target like Cameron does. If it is him and Jack that goes to the end, pretty easy sell for Matt to say, listen, I wasn't evicted 10-0 unanimously. So at least I can say that to my name.
I was telling Allison, though, that I think that Cameron has to at least be with them towards the end, because he's been bringing the chaos that we need. He's been making the game exciting again, dare we say.
Yeah.
So,
Tyler, I don't want to say it, but yes.
I know you don't want to say it.
Let me ask you a question, Tyler. Who is really HOH this week?
I think Cameron is. Yeah.
Yay! Cameron.
And honestly,
it's not Bowie.
This was the one opportunity for like Cameron to be evicted again. Like when he can't compete for HOH, right? But I feel like with Bowie Jane as HOH, you know, as much as we want to okay, here's the thing. Like, I hate giving Cameron credit because I don't like him as a person, but he's the one that put in work with Bowie Jane. He's the one that swooped her up when Cirie and Felicia left her out of the red vote. And now those chickens are going to come to hatch this week, and Cameron's going to really have a lot of say over what Bowie Jane does with her HOH.
That's what Jackie and I were saying, is like he hasn't done anything to screw over Bowie at all. Nothing. And this isn't a tattoo of Tyler. I saw some. Why do you have Tyler on your arm? It's not Tyler.
Is that a real tattoo, though?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever. Is that new?
No, I've had this for like 8 years. You saw it when I stayed with you in New York, dude. I also have real tattoos on my arms.
I know these, but
behind my ears.
So with that said, sorry, I'm still.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, you're good. Let's have our therapy session. Go ahead.
With that said, is it going to be Felicia and Cirie?
I could see it being, and honestly, like, I think it's their own fault. I'm sorry to say, but it is. Like, they're the ones that had Bowie
26 million faults.
What's that?
26 million bajillion faults.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they had Bowie Jane for, like, the first half of this game, and for whatever reason, they were totally fine with leaving Bowie Jane out of the red vote. And that's when it all like fell apart, like Bowie Jane's like trust for them. So if it's Felicia and Cirie on the block this week, like it's because of their own mishandlings of relationships in the game. Sorry.
So let me unfortunately throw this out in Destiny.
Oh God. Scared.
Matt's not gonna win.
You don't think?
Okay.
It's gonna be the same scenario. But instead of saying I wasn't voted unanimously 10-0 or whatever, it's going to be Bowie Jane sitting next to Cameron saying I wasn't voted out and become a zombie for a week and came on back. And Bowie Jane is the winner of Big Brother 25.
Listen, if I were on the jury and it was Bowie Jane versus Cameron,
I'd vote
I
Bowie
would
Jane.
absolutely. Like if Cameron is the winner this season, I will say he is the Chris Underwood of Big Brother winners because he was evicted and came back.
No, he's better. He played a better game than Chris Underwood.
Yes, he did, because Chris Underwood is trash.
Of course.
Cameron did way better.
Yes,
better
but he was still evicted. Like I can't. You can't look past like the fact of that. So I don't like. Yeah,
me and you have had this conversation a million times, and we're on the same page with that. You're evicted. You're evicted. But he still played way better. He played more days than Chris Underwood. He played more days as a zombie than Chris Underwood played in the game of Survivor.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And I don't think that Cameron has had to backstab anybody yet. He's been very upfront and forthright with everything that he's done.
I mean, how are you going to, I mean, you can't really argue that. I mean, if he's in the final two and he, he's like, Felicia, I looked you in the face when you asked me, did I blow up my game? I said, yes, absolutely. 100%. Yeah, it's blown. What game? Blown. 100%. I mean,
I was living for the drama a little bit. Not going to lie. That was good.
Okay. I got it. So America is defending her man or whatever she thinks she's doing to Felicia. And freaking Cory walks off in that bathrobe. I want to burn out. I don't want anything to do with what I'm going to go play pool. Of course and just leave. I'd be like, if I were America, I'd be like, okay, F this, Felicia. No, I don't understand. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be defending him. What a, little dick. But still, I mean, just take her outside.
Yes and no. Okay. Like, I'll give you a counter to that, Allison. Remember Keisha's birthday? Remember, like, that big explosion fight? Where was Dan Giesling during that entire fight? He was not involved at all. He, like, removed himself and took himself
to the other room. He was outside.
Yeah, like I thought that was actually pretty good of Cory to, especially when like he's been known to have that public fight with Jared before, right? Mm-hmm. Like he knows when it's like advantageous, and like Andrew, you know this as like a debater. Cory knows when it's advantageous to blow shit up in front of everybody, or when it's time to just like not let shit get exposed and let Felicia sink her own ship. So I appreciated the restraint there. Like we don't see that too often when like Big Brother fights happen. So I thought it was smart.
Real quick, chat, we see you. I'm so sorry. We're just going on and on. Kylan, Joseph, Doc. Wait, y'all didn't say hi to everybody when I went to get the cat.
No.
Okay, Doc, because I didn't want you, just make me look stupid, but I don't need any help. Samuel S., Heather Jean, Linda Maxwell, Meredith, B. Bean. Joseph, you share the same name as my kitten. Let's see who else. Mary, Nelda, hello. Hello, sweetie. Thomas. Let's see. Weston. Everybody, I see you in there. I'm trying to see if I see anybody new. Do we see anybody new?
We got a lot of people watching our show right now.
Yeah,
so hello to everybody.
Hello. Yes, Weston, the depression robe.
I like that.
Phelan Fairchild texted me during the show, and she said, I don't know what it is, but it looks like Cory is rubbing himself like a 6-year-old girl that has to pee in that bathrobe. And he's like pinching at himself like he has to freaking pee. And I'm like, dude, now I can't unsee that. I can't. Now I'm going to be looking for it. But I hate that robe anyway. Do they give them those gray-ass depression robes?
I think it's the HOH robe.
Weston called depression robe. That's what it is. I have one, but it's more of a mauve.
I don't know about bathrobe. I don't know. I think they're weird. I think bathrobes are weird, to be honest.
Why?
You know why?
They're so comfy.
Guess what you're getting for Christmas?
With my draft team, with this year's draft team.
Yeah, exactly. On the back.
Just a big picture of Luke. Just right on the back of the robe.
A grayed out Luke.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I guess let's talk about Mimi's.
Hi, Junie Moon.
Let's talk about Mimi's like departure here, because like she did have some spice on the way out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Always love to see that. She said, "Oh, and by the way, Cory, America, and Bowie have an alliance. Don't let them run out of here with this money." And then she said, "Bye." What did we think about her?
But she also said something. She said, "And they're using you." Who did she point to?
I couldn't tell who she was pointing to. I don't know. Maybe Cameron. I don't know.
Jackie, do you want to tell them our theory? You tell them the theory weird. Tell them what you said.
So I thought that when she said, and they think that you can't play, when she said that, I think she was speaking to Felicia directly, saying that they think that you can't play and they're going to target you, and she was pointing out like Cameron, Cirie, they're targeting you. But I'm like, Bowie Jane, you literally just said a showmance. They've been canoodling in showers and everywhere and having sex when talking about the world history.
Oh my
And then
God, I'm
Bowie Jane. That's not an
traumatized.
alliance. That's not that's not a thing. It can't be a thing. That's gross.
I never. Are there really people that get off to the Constitution like that? Like, I need to know what these. Everybody's got a thing. People have feet fetishes. Now we have Constitution fetishes.
I can't unhear the moaning about talking about the
There's
Constitution.
probably someone rubbing it out right now to my kitten. Who knows? But there's the thing. It's like what Jackie and I were talking about is, was she going to throw Bowie Jane? First of all, Bowie Jane.
Why are you throwing her under the bus?
With Cory in America? No.
What
that
Mimi?
math ain't mathin'.
That's
Mimi
when you know
did
it's not true is when like when somebody says Bowie Jane's in an alliance. That's when you know.
All Mimi did was like underneath the couch, she threw a smoke bomb in the room and then ran away.
Yeah. And the smoke bomb didn't even go off.
Yeah, I was saying it was a dud.
It was a dud.
Oh, prohibition, baby. Yeah, that's right, Anelda. Oh yeah, prohibition, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. Like as much as I love to see like drama on the way out the door, like it just kind of like fell flat for me.
But she wants to run it back. She told Julie, "Let me run it back. I don't want to see you back on that house."
Yeah, no, we're good. Well, she did do the cirie reveal, so like that always tells us that like, yes. What?
Are we going to talk about who she thought was related?
Maybe she was just thinking like the definition of like being related, like they were some kind of relation. I hope not. I hope she didn't think that they were like family.
Is this some deep
Screwing in
south
the
down the hall step brother and sister?
That is some West Virginia
cousin loving shit. What's happening right now? Maybe explain yourself. I need someone, whoever interviews her and you're watching the show by some chance, ask her what she meant.
Clarify, please.
She's like, Cameron in America, and Julie's like,
yeah,
no. And then like I guess it like shows up on the screen because before Julie even tells her, Mimi's like, oh my gosh, no way. And then Julie's like, yeah, it's Jared and Cirie. But she had no idea. She had no idea that they were related. So
Bowie Jane will nominate Julie Chen, Moonves of Luke. Damn it, I will have to nominate people into house.
No, she thinks they're in the house because she ain't playing the damn game. She ain't been there for freaking 60-something days. I'm not watching the rest of the week. I'll see y'all Thursday. I won't even be here because I'll be at convention. I'm not watching.
Andrew,
come on,
I feel like you haven't gotten it all out. Like
it's not going to get all out. I won't be here next Thursday when we get a real HOH because I got to go to freaking convention and I'm not even going to watch because this is dumb.
I'm sorry. It's not funny, but
it's not even going to be like this is how we start jury?
Yes, with Bowie Jane.
Exactly. She's going.
This is how I feel like I need to put my hair in a mohawk all week, but I ain't got enough freaking hair.
It was a cockatoo.
I've got about as much hair as she's had gameplay in this freaking game, and I just know it's not gonna get out, Tyler. You probably should just eject me from this chat because I can't move on from the fact that Bowie Jane is HOH.
Let's talk about what's gonna be in her HOH basket, Andrew. Is she gonna have beads to bedazzle her hair?
It's gonna be like totally Australian themed to be like all of like the Australian like cliches. Like there will be Vegemite in there. There will be some kind of like boomerang or like didgeridoo type
sandwich.
Of
okay, so but let's talk about her for a second because she doesn't get enough airtime. So let's give her a little more. She had a birthday in the house this week. How old did she turn? I mean, how old did she tell them she turned?
37?
35.
35?
Like
Wait a minute, I thought you said you were 35. Oh!
I know.
I know. I'll 37. I'm 47. 37. What? We don't do years in Australia.
Wait, Eddie James said Bowie tried to throw it, which that makes sense why she wrote 27.
She wrote 27 on there, and I was like, is that a 2 and a 7?
She's trying, really trying hard.
This is nuts. She told people she was 33. Was she aging backwards? Is she Benjamin Button?
I think I've said so much that this is going to be a really good jury game, and now I'm just like,
With Bowie
'cause-
Jane and Felicia on jury?
well, no, it's not even that. It's that I don't even know if it's just
Oh,
that
here we
Bowie
go.
Jane.
Andrew's freezing again.
I think
Oh no.
Wait.
I don't. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just froze for a second.
No.
But it was
You're
very
good, you're good,
Okay.
you're good.
It's not that it's just Bowie Jane. I don't think it's that it's just Bowie Jane. It's that it's Bowie Jane, and now Cameron's safe. Cory and America are probably safe.
Yeah.
And like these pop-offs that we needed to happen, I could tell you though, I could see it's going to be either Felicia and Cirie, or it's going to be Matt and Jag. And I could see Cory getting in and getting Matt and Jag.
What is that popping sound?
Andrew getting summoned to the nether region. I heard it too, but I don't know where it came from.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry, it is just very distracting. But no, that's the question. Like, where's Bowie Jane gonna go with this? Like, do we think that like Cameron? Okay. So here's the thing. I don't think that Matt and Jag are gonna be touching the block this week, because I think Cameron's gonna make sure that that doesn't happen. Right. I think this new alliance of Matt, Cameron, and Jag is gonna be the one that's gonna like drive the rest of the season, unfortunately. And it's because like all of these comps, except for like tonight's like fluke HOH, of course, all of these comps are being won by men at a like ridiculous rate, and Big Brother needs to do something about it, because it's just like so. Like, it is so physical, like, and that's why like we get winners like Jackson Mickey. That's why we get like Cody in All Stars. Like, these comps are just so physical lately, and of course it's boring TV for all of us, but it makes so much sense for Cameron, Matt, and Jag to come together and say, let's just like win out together, right? So with Bowie Jane winning HOH, I'm sure that Cameron's gonna tell her like, listen, like, don't put up Matt, don't put up Jag. And what reason would she have to, right? Like, they're not the ones that screwed her over like Cirie and Felicia did. So I'm sure that it will be Cirie and Felicia. Or if they want to get a little spicier with it, like I could see Bowie putting up Cory and America together. Like, I don't think that's like impossible to see happen either.
Did you see the look on Bowie Jane's face at the end when they were showing them? She's like, oh, so... this means I have to nominate people. I have to play a game now. I also have to aim and play a game.
I agree that if if it's Cameron that's, puppeteering the puppet, I think Cory and America could end up on the block.
And there are people in the chat asking why wouldn't it be Cory in America? Why wouldn't Bowie Jane nominate? Bowie Jane could shock us all, dude. She could go, I'm nominating Cirie, I'm nominating Cameron, and I don't have any plans to backdoor anybody. If one of them wins the veto, then, I'll put somebody else up, but I don't know who it will be. Let's see how you fools act this week.
Yeah.
Let's see how you behave.
We'll see. But I mean, like, if it is Cory in America, I feel like Cory would be targeted before America here. And like, I actually had another question to like bring up and kind of like about that. I feel like everybody on their way out the door is so bitter towards Cory. Like, do we think Cory can like win at this point when like, I feel like everybody is like really upset at him, like walking out the door?
I mean, those people who've walked out the door don't count for jury, but I mean, they are spitting it out as they go, and they are calling him out. And there are people who are very self-aware of what Cory is doing, because people keep... Honestly, I think there's a very, like a 60-40, 70-30, if that math is right.
Closer
that
than 26.
What?
I said it's closer than 27 or whatever she wrote.
There's a 27% chance he'll win. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Like, of course, there's not like too much to like break down with like a Bowie Jane HOH amongst us. So we'll see. But if it is Cory in America, I feel like the target would be Cory. If it is Felicia and Cirie, that's more up in the air in terms of like who would eventually get the target. I could see them taking the shot at Cirie, and that would suck for Cirie if she's like the first juror that she has to like sit in that jury house for a month.
But this is where it kind of comes into play how you have been treating people in the Big Brother house this whole time. Now I know we don't see a lot of Bowie Jane, so I mean, but she hasn't gotten exactly FBJ. We haven't seen a lot of her. We don't really, she's not getting into altercations with people. She's not fighting with people. She's kind of friendly with everybody.
Yeah.
And it's just, like.
That's why this is a perfect time to have her be in HOH, because we don't know what she's going to do or who she's. I mean, we kind of know who has kept her safe and who hasn't screwed her over, like we said before. But I could have sworn I've seen in weeks after the red vote, I could have sworn I've seen Cirie and Bowie Jane talking and having conversation and, hopefully mending something. But again, we don't.
Maybe. I just like I think back to like how like remember how hurt Bowie Jane was though when they left her out the red vote, like like you really felt that from her, and that was like the first time we really like had anything from Bowie Jane, right? But like I feel like she's not gonna forget that, and I don't know, like I'm like so up in the air whether it'll be Cory in America or Cirie and Felicia, but I think like either one of those is going to be an interesting week.
I just keep thinking about how when Bowie Jane got upset about that vote, how Felicia was telling her, look, you don't need to be crying. This, she was very straight up and blunt with her. She could go back to that. She could go all the way back to that and go, you know what, Felicia, and who knows? But so that we don't know what Bowie Jane. I think it's great. Angel, I wish you weren't so upset about it, because what if she pulls something out of her hair instead of her ass?
It won't be her.
It'll be someone else. Is why Andrew's like, but it's not her game because she has no game.
God, I'm going.
So what do you think, Andrew? What do you think's happening this week?
Andrew's just done.
Your guess is as good as mine, but I'm not gonna find out because I ain't gonna watch it.
He's like me when Jared won his last HOH. I don't care.
I think she's gonna go to turn the keys, and I don't even know whose faces are gonna show up, and she's gonna be like, I nominate. Did Mike Boogie and Tyler Crispin, because those are the 2 seasons I watched before I came into this house while I was sitting in sequester, and so I nominated them.
I can't nominate people from past seasons.
Tyler, I have no idea. I think Felicia Cirie. I think in all honesty, I think Felicia will go.
You think that Felicia would go, like if she's sitting on the block next to Cirie, you think Felicia would go?
Correct, because I think Matt would have a huge part in that.
Yeah, Matt would protect Cirie and maybe Cameron.
That's what I'm saying though. Matt is in such a good position, Andrew.
But they still have to figure out like. No, they ain't gonna pick two. She just gotta pick it out of her hair.
Her cockatoo head.
Because in all honesty, yes, I agree with you, Tyler, but the biggest threat in this game right now is Cory in America. So like Matt and Jag, although they're with them, they have to keep the negative against them. Like who's gonna help take that out and who's going to ultimately be and make that move. And that's where I think it's not Felicia. I mean, granted.
Do you think maybe Bowie Jane would put up Cirie and like Blue next to Cirie to ensure that Cirie goes home?
To be fair, I totally forgot about Blue. I could see Blue being the target.
Who?
I think they're gonna keep like if Blue is up there next to Cirie, especially after they were emboldened to like take out the bigger threat tonight and like make the flip happen. I could easily see them being like, Cirie Fields is up against. Sorry, Blue, but like one of the goats we're trying to bring to the end of this thing, right? Like, no way do we pass that opportunity up to take out Cirie in this situation, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Jackie. I was just going to say this question. Joseph asked, "What do you think the comic book twist is for next week?" I think we're getting another double. Do we think we're getting another double, or
She would have announced it tonight.
Yeah.
or would she have?
They want
I
the
don't believe
ratings
a word
boost.
that comes out of her mouth, because she told us it was going to be a double eviction last time, but then it ended up being a half eviction that took 2 weeks.
It wasn't her. It was the wig. When
was
she
the
puts
bob.
on that wig, something takes over, man.
But no, I want to talk through this scenario, like Blue and cirie, like how, like, do we think that that's like an option? Like, how do we see that shaking out?
I have a theory.
Yes.
If Cameron has anything to do with it, and Bowie Jane is trying to maintain any kind of control, I think cirie and Cory would be backdoor options. So they can't be first noms. So that means you have to do something like a Blue and Felicia.
Mm-hmm.
Because if Felicia goes, that's fine. Blue has been a pawn, she can be a pawn again. But the only way to get cirie or Cory out is via backdoor.
Yeah. I guess like it would be worst case scenario if like Cory like were to like win the veto in that situation, then like not use it, of course, because then like America would go up. But then like getting Felicia out, like I don't think is like the worst thing for Cameron's game this week either. So
For Cameron's.
Because if
For
Felicia,
Cameron's
but that's where I'm
honestly
at.
though,
Like,
that's right. Yeah.
if it's Felicia and cirie on the block, I think Cameron wants Felicia gone. I think Matt wants cirie here. I think Jag does what Matt wants. I mean, there's 3. I think Blue somewhat is going to be loyal to Jared and not take out cirie if she doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Because that could be Mom here in a couple months. Or Grandma.
No, they kept it wrapped up. There was that
For now, but we don't know what that finale night's going to happen.
Felicia never found the condoms.
Somebody's getting screwed.
I maybe this is just wishful thinking. I don't see a scenario that sends home cirie this week. I just don't.
But we get Zingbot this week.
Oh, good God.
Oh, come on, Andrew. Zingbot.
Where's Otev?
Maybe that's this week. Maybe we get Otev this week.
No, Zingbot's veto.
I think the veto this week is gonna, especially since the HOH comp was like a quiz. I feel like the POV will be like a more physical, like comic books one, right? Like the one where they're like holding on to the handle.
But that'll be next week when it's comic verse.
Oh, I thought she said this week was comic verse.
No, she said next week. See what comic verse twist has in store.
Okay, gotcha.
So like next week's veto is BB Comics, is my assumption.
Yeah, so Otev could be coming this week. We still have the slip and slide HOH to do as well. So there's still some.
Well, but was the slip and slide HOH the football one, the feet one?
Otev don't want to deal with this cast.
Because to me, that was very similar to the slip and slide with the ball coming out the top and then calculating the water. But this week is not Otev. This week is going to be Zingbot.
Yeah,
but that's not a competition though. That's just Zingbot.
But he always has a competition. Now they did say we'll see Zingbot like we've never seen him before.
Yeah.
Maybe the Scramble verse makes Zingbot Otev.
I don't know.
Oh, and he's freaking insulted. What if he's insulting them while they're trying to walk up that slippery slide, dude? I'll die. Oh, come on. Bring your ass up here. Let me see. Oh, there you go. Face plant.
But he could do that, and the things they're looking for could be the insults. Like the insults could be the clue.
Totally.
Oh, you got to match the clue. This person hasn't done shit and is still in the house. Go, Bowie Jane.
Right. I mean, like, but honestly, Allison, like, if that's like the first question, right? Like, I'm thinking of a house guest who hasn't done shit all season long. Like, do you look for Blue's name? Do you look for Bowie J's name? Do you look for Jag's name? Like, you have your pickings here for sure.
Well, what has America done?
I was just about to say America too. Honestly,
Cory.
It is tough being in America.
The washing machine. It sounds like it's stuck. It's a clogged washing machine when the two of them are kissing.
Okay, let's talk about it for a minute because Tyler, when it first happened, I was with you. It was cute. It was young puppy love. I'm over it. I'm over it.
Too. I'm over here.
I'm
Them sloppy
over it.
kisses.
I'm over it. It's gross.
I'm over them. I'm over them like not being able to perform under pressure, and I don't mean that way. I mean in comps. Like their back has been up against the wall.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the romance. It's annoying now.
Oh, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like I would root for the romance more if like they could be better.
If Cory stood up for his woman, backed his woman up when she's defending him, just I'm going to go out and play pool in my depression robe. Like,
she's America started that, not Cory. Like to be fair to Cory, like Cory did not ask for that conflict. Like America was the one as soon as the veto meeting was over. It's like, so Felicia, how about what you just said there, huh? You want to talk about it in front of everybody? Yeah, no, I like I'm still rooting for them, Andrew, but like I just need them to like do better in the game. And like Cory's doing a great job
they're doing better with
what he can. But I just need them to like get power, you know, and like they should have gotten power
by now, for sure.
By now.
I don't want Cory and Amanda to, like I'm sorry, America, whatever. If America won HOH next week, I'd be Andrew. I'd be like, I don't give it. I don't care.
But they need power. I mean, Jared and Blue have literally had HOH power multiple times, and Cory and Amanda have had nothing but orgasm.
Amanda, there we go back again with the
America.
I call her Amanda all the time. America. I'm sorry. Am I the only one worried about Cirie and Felicia during the slip-ups? Dude, I'd be worried about myself. I would die on that thing. I would knock. Dude, I would fall and face plant and knock myself out, and my little limp body would just be sliding down the slide, and that'd be it. And people would just be running over me to get clues.
Let's just say next week I'm more excited about House of Villains.
Oh yes.
And I'm more excited about Buddy Games on Thursday than I am the Eviction episode.
You know what? I slept on Buddy Games, but I caught Buddy Games last week and this week, and I'm gonna tell you something. Us old folks, we get dirty. We're dirty. We're angry and we're salty and we're ready to play. But we get serious.
Can we apply for a My Weekly Meltdown for Buddy Games too? Like a team of My Weekly.
I would totally do it.
I'm
Y'all would want me on your team. I'm going to tell you, I can do anything. I can play beer pong. I can cornhole. I can do all of it. Meanwhile, I've never done a day in my life, and I'm Brandon from Survivor.
Tyler, we need to watch for that. If they cast a season 2, we need to. I'd go to war.
You guys would have to tame me because I'd be trying to put on some very unflattering camel toe Daisy Duke shorts, strutting around Josh Duhamel, looking like a fool.
And Joseph said the same thing. It's adult bug juice. Yes, it is.
That's it. And my husband would be like, "Do what you got to do, honey. Do what you got to do to bring that money home. I support it."
I'm down. The 4 of us. I'm down.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
To be fair, we look like the people we are that stereotype, I think. And I think of across the America's podcast, and I'm not talking about that America, across America podcast.
Amanda.
I'd cast it. Let's go.
Yeah.
You guys would have to rotate who's going to carry my ass, because it's going to get to that. Who's carrying Allison like Yoda? Okay.
Allison, I can very easily carry you.
Poor
I got
Tyler.
You. This is why I've been powerlifting, is to prepare for schlepping Allison across some kind of
carry me across the finish line.
If he's carrying Allison, JB, that means you got me. So let's go.
Well, then Tyler, just keep powerlifting now, and then I got Andrew.
Yeah,
when I was in New York last year, Tyler, bless his heart, when I couldn't see over something, he had to pick me up. Look, you see? Okay.
It was like a Lion King, like Simba.
It was like, can you see? Can you see?
Exactly. Ooh, this is a spicy question, but if we lose, who are we sending home? Not me.
I'll go home first.
Yeah.
No,
it's not going to be a question. It's probably going to be me.
It's me. There's no question about it.
Drew, stop.
There's no question about it.
Yeah.
I would honestly vote Andrew first because you had the hustler experience. Like
Listen to him
you've
already
had one.
And I just want you to know, Tyler, I'd be McCullen your ass the whole way out.
Oh,
You
hell
can't
yeah.
touch this snake ass. You take that little bitch out of this game. I don't care if it's the last thing you do. You burn him to the ground. I'd be McCullen you the whole freaking entire way. And JB, you can't let them two take me out because you next.
I would definitely be next. I'd be surprised if I wasn't first.
I wouldn't vote you out because
Meanwhile, I'm in the back going, okay, Andrew and Jackie, we gotta get Tyler out. We gotta get Tyler out.
Let's be real, Tyler. You would be the first to go.
Let's just be honest. It's a mutual
then
decision.
your team would lose. So if you want that, go for
I've
it.
won one. I'll win two. I've won one game. I'll win two. Let's go.
Look at him throwing, just dropping mics. Is that even a
Listen,
thing?
I'm confident in my physical abilities right now. That's all I will say. We are getting some chatter from Kylan and Joseph about like these rumors about like a Big Brother winter season and it possibly being like an all winners or like a mix of like winners and legends type of thing. I don't know. I'm kind of falling for the rumors this time. I could see it happening.
We have to remember winter. Where is winter until March? So it could start in March. It could start in February. It could be January. It could be anything. You know.
It's gonna happen. It'll be early because the strike will start. They'll start to be able to put production out probably in March. But here's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a legend season. It's gonna be an all winter season.
I don't think it's gonna be all winners.
Hold on, let me finish my theory.
Sorry, you're right.
God, we're already freaking playing the game. Just don't communicate. We can't even communicate. How are we supposed to be a team?
It's going to be an all-winter season, and they're going to show up, and they're going to be split into teams of two, and everybody's going to be there thinking it's all do good, and then your team captains are going to walk in the door, and the season is going to be prison, and it's going to be Adam and Mike Boogie there to pick their teams for the all-winter season.
Oh, snap. Is Mike Boogie in jail? Is he in jail? I know Adam's in jail. Is Mike Boogie in jail?
No, I think he just got sued by or he tried to sue Dr. Will, or there was some drama there.
Will does have an active restraining order
actually did time. Yeah, I didn't know if he actually did time or not.
No, here's the thing with like the winners. I feel like first of all, there's not enough good winners that I would want to see, like, to be honest. But also, like, of course, like, Boogie wouldn't be there. I don't think Will would be there either. Queen Maggie certainly would not be there. I don't think Adam would be there. I think, like, if you want, like, a good sample size of, like, which winners I think would be interested, take a look at, like, who Sharon Tharp has, like, interviewed so far. Out of the winners, I think anybody that's done that interview is, like, tuned into the scene enough to be at least like doing like interviews and stuff. So I think those are people that we could probably consider. And honestly, I wouldn't be upset if it was like legends with winners as well. Because if it's winners only, then we don't get like Danielle Reyes back. We don't get Vanessa. We don't get like Brittany Haynes. Like there are still some like
it
Frankie
should be a
like
runner-up season with people that probably were more well-deserving of the win than the person that got it. I would be down for that.
Second chances.
Paul, yeah. I mean, like Paul would certainly need to be there for a legend season too. Well, you said people that were.
I'd love to see like.
They live up to Allison's standards. That's the only way they count.
I'd love if you're gonna do it that way.
Poor Andrew. I feel so bad. Andrew,
It's gonna happen like that.
This is the longest he's had a smile on his face in this whole cast tonight.
Andrew, come back. I feel so bad for you.
I hear y'all perfectly.
While his internet is fixing, Thomas has like Paul, Vanessa, Michael, Tyler, Tiffany. Yeah, like these are all like legends that I would love to see play again.
Another region strikes again.
Andrew, I think you're back now. Oh no!
Okay, well while we're waiting on Andrew's internet to come back, so as a new BB watcher, BB Winter is that the time slot of like Celebrity Big Brother?
Yes, like Celebrity Big Brother starts in what is the end of January, early like around that time, early February or something. Yeah,
yeah, it's like
because
around
it's
that
only
time.
like 5 weeks long. It's not. My cat's walking on the keyboard. I'm sorry. It's just only like a month long or something, and it usually ends around my birthday, the end of February.
I'm sorry, this show is such a mess. We have a kitten in Allison's lap. Andrew
He's needy.
every 5 seconds.
He was crying. He was trying to climb inside my recliner. He's half fucking blind. He can't see. Poor thing. He didn't know.
But yes, Allison, yes, Jackie, that's when like the celebrity Big Brothers happen, and it's usually like a condensed. It's only like 5 or 6 weeks, so that's why like we're more inclined to think like winners would be interested in that, because like this 100-day bullshit is just like way too long for anybody, us included. So yeah, that's why we're thinking like it could be like a Legends winners situation, but I don't know. We'll see. Andrew, I think you're back now. I don't want to
Welcome
jinx
back,
it.
Andrew. Is he gonna write a sign?
He's gonna write 27, and then put a 6.
Put a 6.
What?
Okay.
Winners and
Their
their runner-ups.
Okay.
Oh, that would be a good idea.
That would be a huge cast, right?
Honestly, I'd be fine with a huge cast and just like we don't need like a whole week between rounds, like just do like a round of Big Brother every like 3 days or so, Have it like Survivor pace.
Saliva.
New game.
Celebrity Big Brother. Celebrity Big Brother evicted people multiple times a week. It wasn't just like
right.
It wasn't, so you could have a whole bunch of people. What was Andrew doing? What's happening? What did I miss? Put my cat.
Correcting the math.
Okay.
He's writing 27 and then putting a 6 in front of it.
Way to go. True.
Andrew, I feel so bad. I want you to contribute here.
No, I think it's going to be winners and their runner-ups, if anything. I don't think it'll be a Legends, because I don't think they want to go like just this random cast again and have like a BB All-Stars 2 grade that they did last time. So I think it'll have some kind of thematic to it.
Thematic? What's that mean?
Themed. It'll be themed. It won't just be all winners, or it'll be like all winners, or it'll be winners versus runner-ups, or winners versus they've got to make some way to get David back in there as All-Stars 3 for Legends. There's got to be
no.
So
don't manifest that.
Walk me through some runner-ups that you think could be there then.
So I think it would be like they would be teamed together.
I see. Okay.
So I think like it works if it's like I like Derek and Cody.
Mm-hmm.
Dick and Danielle. Dan and Memphis.
Yeah. I like it.
Did you say Dick and Danielle? Dick's not coming back.
I know. I wish.
Xavier and Derek Frazier. I could see both of them coming back. I could see. Do you think Tyler would go back now that he's not with Angel, like Casey and Tyler?
I think if he was there with Casey, I think he would do it.
You could have a threesome of Josh Martinez, Nicole Franzel, and Paul.
That is the last threesome.
That's the last 3 people. Yeah, I don't know if I'll participate.
That's the thing, Andrew, is like I worry about like the Big Brother 22 problem with like all the pre-gaming with like Cody and Nicole and shit. Like it would be like a redux of that, and Derek would be there too. Like I just worry about like the pre-gaming of it all in that situation.
But then I'd love to see some old school, like a June and Allison.
Oh my God, yeah, that would be so cool.
Elisa and Danielle Reyes.
Maggie and Yvette.
I think I'd love to see it, but Mag's not coming back.
Yeah, I know.
I'd love to see. Hayden and Lane, I'd be okay with.
Mm-hmm.
Josh would play again. Josh would play again because he goes to the opening of an envelope.
But goes back to what you're saying, Tyler. Like, I get what you're saying, like this whole pregame motion, but with good casting, you can even stop that. The problem wasn't that it was like all the pre-gaming, it was the new school was way too like the new school, old school just didn't, the numbers weren't there to make it happen. And Danielle Donato screwed everything up when they even had a small chance, right? And so it's not even that. And you could, I mean, thinking of that, if you don't want to go Dan in Memphis, I don't think Ian would ever come back into the house, but you could go Ian and Dan.
Here's a good list for you to look at, Andrew. Thomas Cook put
Paul,
Tyler, Cameron.
If it's a
David,
legend
Michael,
season,
Eddie,
Paul deserves to be there. Like,
it's not Paul, it's Tyler that I'm not sure is a legend.
Cliff and Frankie.
Yeah.
Cody and Danielle R, Rachel R, Vanessa, Tiffany, Cirie, Brittany, Casey, Michelle, BB10 for drama.
Michelle Costa would take back Hall in a heartbeat. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Cirie doesn't go back in the house.
You don't think?
Do you think challenge people would go back too?
Like who, Jackie?
Like Josh, Casey. We mentioned Casey a couple times. Like, do they go back into the house?
I think Josh actually just did an interview where he said that Big Brother is like his first love. Like he didn't like necessarily want to do the challenge, but if he got asked to do Big Brother again, he would. He was supposed to be on the Big Brother 22 cast, but notoriously him and Casey got COVID and could not be a part of the season. So they would definitely be back for sure.
I like this. Mickey, Holly, and a special appearance by the shower stall.
You know, and okay, let me give you my dream cast.
Okay.
Let me give you my dream cast. We do all winners, but not all Big Brother winners, and we go Big Brother and Survivor now that Cirie's tested the water.
Do it.
Yes.
Yes. Dude, I would kill to see like a Sandra.
A shortened version, All-Stars celebrity style with 6 Big Brother winners and 6 Survivor winners. You've tested the waters with Cirie, and your ratings skyrocketed when she came on your show.
Do it.
And there's been, I don't remember his name, but he was on one of the Blood versus Water seasons of Survivor.
Hayden?
He was a big brother. Yeah, Hayden, yeah. So yeah, we've had some crossover. Yeah, I'd like that. I'd watch the hell out of that.
I'd watch the hell out of that. Put Parvati in that house.
Tony.
Put Tony in that house. Put Sarah in that house.
What's Tony gonna hide under?
The stool.
But no, book that. You want to boost your spring ratings? That would get some freaking. And you've proven the crossover works with the Challenge USA. Like you've proven that works. Yeah. So if you want to make this a one-off season, book it.
Andrew, have you been keeping up with the Challenge USA too?
Unfortunately.
I've really been enjoying this season actually. Except for Tori. But everything else is good.
I know the result. I know the winner, so
I do too.
Don't tell me. I don't.
I just can't stand Tori Dale.
We'll talk about it when it ends. It's got 3 episodes left, 2 episodes left.
Yeah, we're almost at the finale.
Jesus, this is a show that never ends. And let me tell you why. Because MTV's gearing up the new season.
The next one,
this month. Isn't it this month, Jackie?
I think so.
This month or something?
They overlap, so you never know when the last one ended or when the next one is coming.
Is this really TJ Lavin? Is this AI? I want to know.
Well, the thing is, they're trying to rush through 39 because they want like a legend season for season 40.
Season 40, yeah.
I'm gonna go back and give a shameless plug. I talked about it when it started. Survive the Raft ended 2 weeks ago. It was a great show on Discovery.
I still have that saved.
If you're truly talking like what reality TV was meant to be in this social experiment status with still having a competition standpoint, like this is the show to watch. And there's a guy on the show named Elliot that is an amazing human being. And it was a truly just amazing show all the way around. And it had its drama, it had its fights, but it really stemmed from social experimentation. And it was, go watch Survive the Raft. It was really good.
I have a plug too. Does anyone want to hear it?
I'm sitting here on my shower stool waiting for you to tell me your plug.
Anybody? I haven't watched it yet. I'm starting this weekend. Golden Bachelor. I've heard no one talk about this.
Please take me back to the nether region. Please take me.
Jackie, have you watched the first episode?
I just watched the first episode.
Oh, girl, let me ask you a question. I was joking about this. I said, oh, it's going to be so great to see older people play. I'm like, have you seen these crop of women? How's he going to know how they feel and their emotions when the faces don't move from the Botox
There's so much plastic.
and the filler and the lips? I mean,
I only watched the
Give
first
me
episode
Bowie
because I was
Jane. Give me
interested.
Bowie Jane.
I was intrigued. I'm like, how are they going to pull this off? Why are they doing this? Who? And then my next question was, are any of these women going to be able to make it in Bachelor in Paradise when they're like
Jackie, I thought you were
20
about to
years
say,
old?
I thought you were about to say, are they going to be on the challenge next season? I don't know why, but I thought that's what you were about to say.
No, but Bachelor's in Paradise with these people.
Dude, bikinis and Speedos.
Yuck.
And just think about it. We got a Golden Bachelor.
Who's going to be the Golden Bachelorette? That's the only reason why I watched the first episode.
We're going to see some Speedos. We're going to see some hanging nuts. It's going to be, don't let them wear shorts without underwear.
Look, I love my lesser melanated brothers and sisters. I love y'all, and I follow a lot of these shows because I just want to see myself on them. But this is not it. The Golden Bachelor is not it. This ain't it.
Are they?
I'm so
Are they giving out roses or Viagra?
Wait, but it's women.
It's Botox gift cards.
It's Botox. They're giving out Botox needles, little syringes. Will you stay 1 more week?
Can you imagine? Hold on. Please don't go out, internet, because this is good. Can you imagine instead, like Felicia being in there and being like, the blue pills are gone. The blue pills are gone. They're not in the storage room. They took the blue pills.
And the condoms. Like any of y'all can reproduce. What's that about?
Everybody in menopause.
Everybody's on menopauses. And he's probably snipped.
I will probably come back to the show when we get to Fantasy Suites just because I'm curious.
Jackie, would you do a mid-season with me?
Oh God, that means I gotta watch this whole. I gotta watch this whole show.
But you don't have to. We'll figure it out. It'll be sporadic. You don't have to. We'll figure it out. But Fantasy Suites, at least let's just do the episode about Fantasy Suites. Let's just do that.
I can commit to that.
I'm committed.
I see. I have all these questions about the show. Are you bringing me my weekly meltdown?
Oh boy, that means it's time. Look, I got my weekly meltdown on my lap. My goodness.
My weekly meltdown was 627.
Andrew, that's your number. 627 from now on. Hashtag 627.
627.35.
I thought it was 49,000.
Yeah, she said 49,500.
She was thinking rent. 529,600 minutes.
I'm like, when in doubt, put 50,000 or something. That would have been closer to 10, right? No?
But okay, to be fair, did Julie say without going over?
I don't know if she necessarily did, but that's how it always is, Big Brother.
Yeah.
Okay, if you truly want to throw a comp, like literally just write like 10 million. You know what I mean? Like, make sure it goes like so over
so high,
that, like,
yeah.
no matter what the other person says, it's going to be closer to the realistic number.
Yeah.
But the best part was, like, she hears Felicia's number, and then she hears Julie, and Bowie's like thinking Felicia won at first.
Yeah,
she was like, "Yay!"
Like, I won.
Crikey! Now she's like, let's throw Felicia on the Barbie.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go. You got to do it in an accent, Andrew.
I can't do it. I can't
either, but that didn't stop me.
That was my accent.
Okay.
Throw on the Barbie.
Let's update our draft here.
Is that what it sounds like when I do it?
I know.
Oh my God. Look
I'm
at
still
Allison.
here.
I'm the only one that's got all three people.
Fully intact. My God.
So Beth lost her first teammate tonight in Mimi. So all of us still have at least one person on the draft heading into the jury. That's pretty
good job, Tyler. Good job. Yay,
Thank you. Listen, my draft team is on the up right now. Me and Andrew, we were looking pretty grim there.
Y'all are doing great.
quite a while, but honestly,
Damn
like,
it. I even said I'm down for a Jag and Matt final too.
Then that keeps you two, you and Andrew. Yeah. All right, Tyler and Andrew.
we'll see. I honestly like how I see the rest of the season shaking out is all right. So let's say that Felicia goes this week, right? I think Cirie would go the following week. And then that's when they look at America and Cory. I think they would go back to back. And that would leave Jag, Matt, Cameron, Bowie, and Blue in the final five. I think that is a very realistic final five to be looking at here. And then I think it's just going to be Cameron, Matt, and Jag just like alternating like comp wins throughout the remaining stretch. I think one of Bowie or Blue will go just by like two of these guys like winning like HOH and veto. So like there's just like no other option type of thing. And then whoever survives out of Bowie and Blue will be sitting at the end, and it'll come down to like Matt and Jag versus Cameron. And I think that because it's 2 against 1, like they have the better odds of like winning these comps. I think Cameron will go at 4. So I think it'll be Jag, Matt, and let's say Blue at final 3. And then whoever wins that final HOH, I think will cut Blue. I think Matt and Jag would stay loyal to each other going to the end.
Yeah.
I don't see Jag as
100% agree. 100%.
I don't see Jag being this like really cutthroat player and like taking out Matt at the very end. Especially when like literally the only reason that Jag is still here is because Matt decided to use his power to save him from eviction. So I think that's the least he could do is bring Matt to the end. And I think Jag would do that.
I think he totally would, yeah.
And then Matt wins against Jag pretty easily, I think. So that's how I see the rest of the season shaking up, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I'm just how? I don't know. I have no answers for this.
Do we see any path left for Cirie?
Yes.
Tell me, Jackie. Convince me, because I'm not seeing it.
I never.
Matt brings Cirie in with Jag. Final 3. I'm crossing my fingers. I want Cirie to stay in as long as possible, and so does Jordan. So
yeah, I feel it. I feel you, Jordan. Yes,
I agree. I agree 100%. I don't count Cirie out. I mean, I don't count Cirie out. The only way I count Cirie out is next week during comic book week. Everybody has a power of safety except Cirie.
Not again.
If it's gonna happen to anybody, it's gonna happen to Cirie. Like Game Changers. Like, can you imagine if she gets advantage getting out of like Big Brother as well? Like,
I need just one Cirie HOH. I just need one.
It'd be nice. I'd like to see it. I would like to see it. Oh, y'all voted my son out. I told you, man. She's holding that, and I don't blame her. It's her baby. I get it. But man, they really effed her
and again, though. If there's a week for Cirie to come clean, it's this one.
Yeah,
about what?
About Jared.
Why do we need to know?
Jared was, and you say taking Cory out is my only objective. If you want someone here that's going to be the catalyst to getting those 2 to throne who are running the game, it's me. Don't vote me out. I need vengeance for my son.
I could see that.
Yeah.
But won't she be painted as a liar then? Because she kept like a huge secret?
Well, it's lying by omission. It depends on what angle you
want to look at. I think that's a respected lie.
Yeah, it's kind of like looking at your gas gauge when it's on E. You kind of squint and blink and whatever, and it's still on E. You know what I'm saying? It's like you didn't ask if that was her son.
And then Cirie could be like, at least nobody's lying about their age, right, Bowie?
Yeah, Bowie's a freaking bigger liar.
And to be fair, she only lied about it in like words. The fact that they couldn't figure it out, they're like, she had no reason to protect him. He had no reason to make the moves that he made. Like, it would have been like, it was written. There were times when I'm like, y'all are saying it out loud. He literally was like, Fields. Like, I didn't need to say it. We did it in our freaking actions. Y'all couldn't figure it out. You're dumb.
Yeah, I mean, y'all did. Obviously, yeah. But you only see what you want to see, and you can only see what you can see. You are in a tunnel. You only
Thomas
see what's in
Cook,
front of
get
you.
your butt up out of this chat. Thomas Cook,
Let's see
no,
it. Let's see it.
no.
Prediction, 9th.
A Felicia Bowie Jane final 2. No. Go. Bye.
I'm here for it. I support it. I co-sign it. I want chaos everywhere. Everywhere.
Matt
Y'all know
evicted
how I
in
have, like, a
third
list.
by Felicia.
Wow. Let's do it. Let's
But hold
go.
on, pull that back up. Pull that chat back up. You have no. Pull that order up.
I see you, Doc Chung. I believe it.
You have Jag, Cam, Matt, Felicia, and Bowie Jane in the final 5, and you think Felicia and Bowie Jane win the cups to take out Matt, Cam,
What
and
kind of
Jag?
cups?
Thomas,
Listen, what if Bowie's the new Janelle? She could like win out from here on out.
I could see. It can happen, man. It can happen.
No way.
Andrew's.
I just calmed down. I just calmed down.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Thomas did it.
Felicia, the only way Felicia's winning this season is if it turns into the Golden Bachelorette. That's the only way that crap's happened, first of all. The only way.
Stop it, Andrew. Stop it, Andrew. Stop it.
The only way, the only thing that Bowie Jane is winning is that Jonas Brothers claim to fame crap because she ain't got one right now, and she's coming because that Felicia might be playing claim to fame as Denzel. Came to fame as Denzel.
Claim to flame?
Samuel S. What are y'all trying? Are y'all trying?
She's good. Hey, who won claim to fame?
Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Are you ready? It was the guy that was the guy Nick Cannon's brother. But hold on. Bold prediction. Are you ready for Andrew's bold take? And then I'm done. I'm shutting up.
Promise.
Bowie Jane wins BB25 and BB26.
Whoa.
I mean, if Bowie Jane is the winner of the season,
and Andrew has a heart attack,
and then there's an all-winner season, and then Bowie Jane is the first two-time brother winner. Something Dan Giesling couldn't even do.
How?
After surviving 627 days in the Big Brother.
627.
Can you imagine if, like, a week from today, when we come back on this show, we talk about Bowie Jane's HOH being like one of like the best in Big Brother history?
I don't think you're wrong. I think that could happen, but it won't be Bowie Jane pulling the strings.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I would love to see
what's in that basket.
If Bowie Jane will wake up and take out Cory in America, he would get a little back from me, but not much.
I love how this was just going to be a quick 45-minute show.
Yeah. That's the... Well, let's be honest.
Bowie's funeral.
What? Bowie's funeral? Yes.
I love that.
I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it.
Both perfect games. Come on.
I have never wanted so much chaos in my entire life, just because this is the perfect group of people for it to happen to, because they get so spastic.
Yeah.
It's great. And I'm going to see The Exorcist Believer tomorrow.
Please let me know how it is.
I want to see Saw 10, but none of my friends here want to see it with me. So.
I saw Paw Patrol Mighty Pups last weekend.
Did you? Was it good?
Paw Patrol was on a roll.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
More
I finally saw the Barbie movie.
Was it good? Oh, I love the Barbie movie.
It was so good.
It's so good.
As soon as we finish here, I'm gonna go watch Loki season 2, episode 1.
Yes.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
right now. Yes.
I gotta get back on the ball with the morning show.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, I know you and I love it. Tyler watches it just to shit on it.
This season's good.
It's good, dude.
It's better. It is better. I will give it that.
The hacker episode was so good.
Oh my god, I loved it. And Tyler's like, "I'm not even stupid."
I just hate I hate office
Andrew, you and I could
politics.
do a show about the
And
movie.
that's all this show has turned into is office politics.
And when the first episode started and you see Jennifer Aniston's like eulogy funeral
I
video
know.
coming across the screen, I was just I know it's good.
They killed her?
Also, Gen V is very good. If you're the boys,
My husband loved that show.
It just started. The new episode hit today. I haven't watched episode 4 yet, but Gen V's really, really good. Yeah,
Love is Blind season 5.
There's also a new movie that I saw come across from, I think it was Paramount Plus, called 57 Seconds that I want to watch this weekend. I'm so excited. So this weekend, then I'm really done.
57 seconds?
It's he can go back in the
Sounds like
past.
prom night.
He can go back in the past 57 seconds.
Wow.
He has a ring that lets him go back. But I'm so excited. My wife wanted one thing. She wanted tickets to go see the Jonas Brothers.
Okay.
And through some connections of mine, I was able to get her tickets to go see the Jonas Brothers. But I had one rule. I wasn't going with her.
Oh, come on, Andrew.
She upped the ante. My daughter's going to my mother-in-law's. So she gave me a night to Jackie B's like, I'll skip the Jonas Brothers to have a night in the house.
He's like,
Aw,
jealous much?
That's so
Hello?
nice.
So my wife's like, what you gonna do? You gonna go out with your friends? I said, you see that recliner right there? That's my date, is my recliner.
I'm seeing Stevie Nicks and Billy Joel this weekend. I'm so excited.
What?
Ooh.
Oh, that's gonna be so cool. You know
They're
what
doing
I'm
a
doing
tour
this
together.
weekend? You know what I'm doing this weekend?
Not watching the live feeds.
Cat sitting.
Oh, I'm gonna do watching live feeds tomorrow. Trust me. I'm gonna be taking care of JoJo and babysitting my grandson Saturday night.
Cloud would be a better HOH.
Cloud. JoJo would be a better HOH, and he's only 5 weeks old. He wasn't even around when this show started. The season started. He'd do better.
And he'd have more airtime than Bowie Jane.
Yes, he has.
And did you see that comment I highlighted real quick before we shut this shit down? That's how long Bowie thought Jared was a zombie. 57
seconds.
Terrible.
I was so excited to do tonight's episode. I was so excited.
You'll be back next week. I know it.
I won't. I'll be at convention.
Damn it. We're gonna drag
Sure, we'll
you.
be here.
I'll be here.
Yep. All right. So I think that's everything for tonight.
Or is it?
We'll be back next week to talk episode 3 of Survivor, and then we'll be back next week to talk about whoever the victim is from Bowie Jane's iconic, legendary HOH.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so everybody have a good rest of your night. Send thoughts and prayers for us because this is going to be an interesting week in the Big Brother house. And yeah, anybody else have anything to say?
Well,
Yeah,
if y'all don't all shut off, I'll tell you I'll reveal the name of my new grandson when we're done.
Okay, all right. Bye, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Right.
Bye. Say bye-bye.